Prince Andrew has a simple choice regarding his future actions, commentator Calvin Robinson claimed. A civil case has been filed against Prince Andrew in New York by an alleged Jeffrey Epstein victim accusing him of sexual abuse on 3 occasions, a claim which the Duke of York has consistently denied. Speaking to GB News, Mr. Robinson claimed that the Queen's son should either speak with the FBI or retreat from the spotlight, to lead a private life. Speaking in a panel discussion with host Dan Wootton, Calvin Robinson claimed, "This is it. He has a simple choice in my eyes. Either he goes and has the talk with the FBI and faces any charges they might have coming up, or he leads a private life. He can't have his cake and eat it. He can't live a public life as a public royal while evading justice." When asked if he thought Prince Andrew would receive a fair trial, Robinson said, "We have to trust in democracy and we have to trust in the justice system, otherwise what's the point?" Prince Andrew's accuser filed the lawsuit under New York's Child Victims Act on August 10. The case alleges that the prince sexually abused Virginia Roberts Giuffre on 3 occasions, once at the London home of Epstein associate Ghislaine Maxwell, and twice in Epstein's properties in Manhattan and the U.S. Virgin Islands. Ms. Giuffre claims that the Duke acted in full awareness of her age and that she was a victim of sex trafficking. At the time of the alleged assault, Ms. Giuffre was 17 years old. The legal age of consent in the U.S. Virgin Islands remains 18 years of age. Related videos. Prince Andrew. Expert discusses public perception of royal now 38. Ms. Giuffre is seeking damages for the significant emotional and psychological distress and harm she has endured. In court documents, her lawyers claimed, "In this country no person, whether president or prince, is above the law, and no person, no matter how powerless or vulnerable, can be deprived of the law's protection." 20 years ago, Prince Andrew's wealth, power, position, and connections enabled him to abuse a frightened, vulnerable child with no one there to protect her. It is long past the time for him to be held to account. Prince Andrew has consistently denied all allegations made against him. He became friends with the convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein during the 1990s, after they were introduced through mutual friends. He terminated the friendship in 2010. Jeffrey Epstein was arrested in 2019 after a number of women, including Ms. Giuffre, came forward to accuse him of sex trafficking and sexual abuse. The disgraced financier later committed suicide in prison. Following the arrest and suicide of Epstein, Prince Andrew conducted an interview with BBC Newsnight in November 2019, where he stated that the alleged abuse never happened. He told BBC journalist Emily Maitlis, "It didn't happen. I can absolutely categorically tell you it never happened. I have no recollection of ever meeting this lady, none whatsoever." The Duke later withdrew from public service and has ceased to represent the Queen during formal engagements. In a later statement after the interview, he said, "I continue to unequivocally regret my ill-judged association with Jeffrey Epstein. His suicide has left many unanswered questions, particularly for his victims, and I deeply sympathize with everyone who has been affected and wants some form of closure. I can only hope that, in time, they will be able to rebuild their lives. Of course, I am willing to help any appropriate law enforcement agency with their investigations, if required." Related articles: Queen's children and grandchildren to lead tribute for Philip. Prince William and Harry's feud spilled over to Meghan and Kate. Charles looks carefree in Scotland as Sturgeon humiliated by Pole.